Can you lose weight without doing cardio? Yes, of course you can. That's what I do. I do not do cardio. I create my caloric deficit through diet. This will make me lose weight. To prevent muscle loss and to make sure I'm only losing fat, I work out with heavy weights. If you're consuming more calories than your body needs, then you're obviously going to gain weight. And there's nothing wrong with gaining weight. But if how you look is a priority, then you need to do it the right way. And to do that, you just need about 5 to 15% caloric surplus. First of all, you do not need to be in a surplus to grow muscle. Beginners, overweight people, and people on drugs can grow muscle in a deficit. But as you get advanced, this becomes very hard. And that's why, to maximize your ability to grow muscle, you need to be in a surplus. The interesting thing is, as long as the basics are taken care of, that means you're consuming enough protein, you're consuming enough fats, and you're consuming enough carbohydrates. It doesn't matter where the surplus comes from. It could come from sugar. Remember, the surplus will not be used to grow muscle. The protein you've eaten is what will be used to grow muscle. The surplus will make it a conducive environment for muscle growth. It will prevent protein breakdown and muscle breakdown for energy. I do not tell people to avoid bad foods for weight loss because there is no such thing. Weight loss and fat loss has to do with being in a negative energy balance. That means consuming fewer calories than your body burns. Everything else is a gimmick. If your maintenance calories is 2000 calories and you manage to get 2500 calories from vegetables, trust me, you're going to gain weight, even if you are eating healthy foods. On the other hand, if you manage to get 1500 calories from sweets and cakes, you're going to lose weight, even if you've eaten unhealthy foods. But do not get me wrong. It is true that some foods make it easier for you and others make it harder for you. The nutrient-dense foods or the good foods make it easier for you to lose weight because they contain few calories per volume. The caloric-dense foods or the unhealthy foods make it harder for you because they contain lots of calories per unit and they are sweet, so they are easy to overeat. This is why traditional fitness advice is bad for you, because it is usually based on gimmicks rather than the basics. These trainers talk about good foods, bad foods, intermittent fasting, OMAD, carnivore diet, low-carb diet, cardio, toning, supplements, and all these other gimmicks, which might help, but they are not the basics. The basics are simple and boring, and nobody wants to talk about boring things. To lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. To lose fat and grow muscle, you need to consume enough protein, and you need to work out with heavy weights, and you need to make sure you're progressing. And there's nothing else. That's it. But people want fun things, and that's why they will always lose.